We're live. A little bit different look today. I need to shave. I need a haircut too. Everything's backwards. I forget that in the live stream. From the web camera, like this, is on your, I guess it's your right, but it looks like left. Anyways, enough of that. And there's the cat. The cat wants to be on the live stream. So we're upstairs today, obviously. It's just been kind of a hectic day. So I didn't want to forget to do this, but I forgot to do it while I was downstairs, and now I'm upstairs, just doing different things. So I said, let's just do a live stream because I don't have all the recording software on my laptop versus the computer downstairs. So, and there goes the cat. So yeah, we're doing the live stream upstairs rather than doing a video downstairs. Thank you, Costco, for that drink. To go to Costco today, so got a little snack there. Anyways, obviously you can't see my store. We did mediocre yesterday. I think it was 6 sales in the first store, 2 sales in the second store. So just kind of an average day. I think we're just going to kind of putt along. I don't know. We'll just keep seeing how it goes. Here comes the other cat. I have 3 cats, by the way. Not that anyone cares, but one of them. It's funny. They're all related. There's a male and 2 females. This has nothing to do with eBay, but it's a vlog, so I guess you get to learn a little bit about me. Anyways, the male, super shy. Like, he hides a lot. I rarely get to pet him. He'll walk by me. Like, if I'm sitting here, he'll walk by and go get some food and whatnot, but he doesn't want anything to do with me, really, for the most part. The other female, not the one you saw, the middle one, she will let you pet her. She doesn't like to be held. She'll let you pet her, but it's got to be like in the cat room or certain times. I keep looking at myself rather than the camera. At certain times. And then the one you saw jump up, she is the bravest, the most friendly, lovable cat. So it's my cat. So now, I think the thing that's really going to change and why I've been working so hard at it, the thing that's going to be a positive change for our store is the sourcing and finding better items, because I'm limited. Like, I finally found CC Filson. That's my first one. I found it the other day. It was a flannel destroyed with paint. Like someone painted in the flannel and got paint all over them. I'm like, it's an expensive flannel. Why don't you do that to an Old Navy one or something? So my point is, I can find good brands, but I can't find as many good brands as if I network with people and, network with people in different areas, because different areas are going to see, like, let's just say California, Texas, New York, the Midwest, Chicago. They're going to see different brands. Like, for me to find Lululemon here, I haven't found one yet. It's pretty impossible. I know it's out there. I just, I don't know. I haven't found a lot of it, or I haven't found any of it here. So, but if you're in a larger city like San Francisco or New York or, I don't know, Houston or Austin or Chicago, or just a bigger city, you're going to see a lot more of those major brands than I am, because I am in a smaller city. But I like living in a smaller city. I don't know. I just like it better. So I've spent a lot of time trying to find sources. I'm up to 4 now, and that's out of about, I think, 8 to 10 that I've talked to. You can tell pretty quickly, usually, if the relationship is going to work. Excuse me. If the relationship between you and that other person, company, representative, whatever, is going to work. You can usually tell pretty quick. So the majority of them aren't going to work. There's 4 of them that have potential to be really good sources. We'll just have to wait and see. And the other thing I was thinking of too is a lot of people will say, okay, let's just say I can go to the thrift and I can buy an item for $5, right? Why am I going to pay someone $5 plus shipping to get me items? Well, one, they could get you better items maybe than you can get. In my situation, that's true. Maybe if you're in a major city, that's not true for you. 2, it frees up. I usually spend a little over an hour at the thrift per day. Well, that's just goodwill. So I may spend 2.5 hours thrifting and get, well, last time we got 12 items. No, last time we got 14, time before we got 12. So that's a long time to get 12 items. So it could free up that time, 2.5 hours. How many items could I list? I'm thinking, even if I did 10 minutes an item, I forgot I'm live, so people, I should watch to see if anyone's watching. Anyway, so let's just say it took me 10 minutes, which is, it doesn't, but 10 minutes total to list an item, meaning pictures, draft it, put it away. Let's actually use pretty close to the real number, which is 5 minutes. I'm trying to think of my time. No, it's actually a little less than 5 minutes. We'll say 5 minutes. That's 12 an hour. I could do 24 plus another half an hour. So I could do 30 listings. Wow. Oh, sorry for the yawning. The sun's really bright in here. It's hurting my eyes. So let me pull up the calculator. Are you guys going to be able to see the calculator? No, you can't. Oh, because it's webcam. I'm an idiot. Okay. So I'm going to do a little mathematics with you guys because you know I love mathematics. Okay. So we can do 30 in 1 hour. Okay. So let's say let's just do nice even numbers. Let's say we can buy stuff for $5. We're going to pay someone $6. That includes shipping for 30 items. That's $180, right? Okay. So in that, I paid them $1 more. So I paid them $30 more than it would have cost me originally to buy these items, right? Because we got 30 items, $1 more, $30 more. So that $30 extra that I paid someone else to give me items, I freed up 2.5 hours, listed 30 items that could make even a $10 profit, $300. So you see what I'm saying? That's how you got to think of. You got to think of money and time and effort. You got to kind of think of it as a package deal. It's not just, oh, well, why would I pay someone? I can buy that for cheaper. It's if I pay a little bit more, what's the benefit? What can I do with that time that's being freed up? Can I list items? Yes. Can I prep items? Yes. Can I even go find more items? Yes. So now it's like I'm double dipping. Can I do inventory? Can I answer emails, figure out a way to boost sales, fix some listings? I mean, there's so many things. So for me personally, there's actually a few of these deals where I'm not going to be paying any more than I'm paying now for items. So it's actually a little bit cheaper because, of shipping. And it just frees up a lot of time, and I'm going to be getting better items. Like I don't find items. Most of the items I find are my list price are around I don't want to use my ASP because that's taxes and shipping and everything. I know that if I can list something, like I sold something today for $32 in the second store, right? And I made, was it 21, like 2173 or something? So now I know that if I can list something for probably $30, I'll make 20. So that's good, right? That's what you want. $20 profit. I would love if everyone was like that. But now I know just from seeing that one example that every item I list needs to be $30 and above, and we'll knock it out of the park. Because if you can make $20 profit per item, you can sell 5 items a day. You know, you're making $100. That's 3,000 profit a month. That's not bad, and that's only 5 items. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just 5 little items. That's what our store is right now. We're listing 5 a day. So, and then just imagine if you take it up, and you sell 10, right? So then you double. So you go 10 a day at $20. It's $200 a day, 6,000 a month. Say after all your expenses. And when I say $20 profit, that was after the cost of the item, but before things like pens and papers and shipping supplies. So, say if you you did 10 a day, $20, 6,000 a month, probably walk away with 4,000 a month for your salary pretty easily. It's $48,000 a year. For some people, that's life changing. Other people, it's like, Things are going up though, so $48,000 a year isn't what it used to be. But it's a good start. Imagine 10 items a day. You're not sourcing because you have someone or you have a place to get items delivered to your door. Oh, the neighbor's blowing off their sidewalk. I was like, what are the numbers? So you're not sourcing. You're listing 10 items a day. So all you have to do is prep, take photos, do the listing, launch the drafts, answer questions, put things away, ship. If you did 10 items a day, you could probably do your whole day in an hour once you got everything down. 10 items a day, or even 2 hours. Let's just say 2 hours. That way you had plenty of time to do everything. Didn't have to rush through anything. You could spend a little time researching and stuff, 10, 15 minutes a day or whatever. So let's just say you worked 2 hours a day. We're doing 10 sales a day, listing 10 items a day as well. Making an extra $4,000 after all your, business expenses and everything. 2 hours a day, 14 hours a week. So what is that? That's 28. That's 56 hours a month. And you could be making $4,000. It sounds simple, and it is simple in theory. It's just you have to learn. And, they say you don't know what you don't know, meaning if you don't know something, you don't know if you're doing it wrong or right or how to do something. Like when I first started, I was thinking, God, my nose is itching. I was thinking like, how do I figure this out? I don't know. I know what I want. I want to buy certain brands, right? I don't want it to be complete crap. I don't want to have to buy crap with those brands. I just want to buy those brands. How can I do that? How do I figure this out? There's got to be a way to do it. But I didn't know how to figure it out. And so I started to think about it and ask and do more research. And, you just, as you work through these problems, you start thinking about more ideas, talk to other people who, maybe they're not even in the same business. Maybe they're not e-commerce. Maybe they run a McDonald's, or maybe they own a car dealership or a restaurant or whatever. But when you talk to other people who are business minded, then you can go, okay, here's my problem. I want to buy certain brands of clothing. Doesn't necessarily have to be new, but I don't want it also to be in crap condition because it's not going to sell for much and it's going to take longer to sell. And then they just, they'll work through the problem. And while they won't have the exact answer, they'll be able to help you get that answer by saying, I needed to do X, Y, and Z in my business, and this is how I handled it. And, I talked to this person or that person or whatever the case may be, and they figured it out. Now, I want to take this whole thing one step further because I figured out a way to do this. And I want to bring it to my audience, which isn't very big, obviously. But I was thinking about this last night. And I don't know what it is, but I've always been wired this way. When I lay my head down on the pillow, right, which something that I've learned with anxiety, when there's lots of distractions, like my anxiety will go away because your brain can only process so much, right? When I hurt my back years ago, they gave me these electrodes, and you put 4 of them on your back, and they sent out an electrical sensation that was like a tingling feeling on my back. What it was doing was it was sending so many signals to my brain that it overrode my brain, and it would block out the pain receptors for my brain, right? Because it would overload your brain. It sounds worse than it actually is. It's not like it's harmful or anything. So with anxiety, like if you're maybe playing a video game or on your phone or watching YouTube or just different things, your brain is processing a lot. It will drown out the anxiety. So when I go to bed, right, you lay down, all the distractions are gone. It's just you and your brain. And I'm not a person that falls asleep fast. So I sit there and I just start thinking. And so I think of a lot of business stuff right before I fall asleep. So one of the things I was thinking of is starting a Facebook group with what I've learned, and giving people access to that. I'm trying to explain it without giving the whole thing away because I don't have it all set up yet. So I don't know how well it's going to work. So I don't want to say, I'm going to create this thing and then it never works. I'm going to try to create it. Stupid nose. I don't have allergies either. I'm lucky. I've never had allergies. My immune system is great. I rarely get sick. The only thing that's ever affected me was anxiety. And I don't know why, but it just did. Oh, my eyes are watering now. Anyways, so is this not a vlog? Geez, I'm falling apart here. I'm going to create this group, try to, and I'm still working it out in my head. I've actually already created the group. I'm working it out in my head. I would like to make it a paid group because I think it's going to have a ton of value, not expensive, really cheap. But I don't know how to make a paid group. I keep reading that you have to be monetized on Facebook. There's certain things you have to do, but I know people that have started a Facebook group and charged for it right away. So I don't. If someone knows how to do that, let me know. Maybe I'm just overlooking it, but I think the group's going to be tremendous amount of value. I think it's going to be, the price is going to be cheap. There's no one, if you don't like it, I'll give money back. I don't care. I would also do like a 30-day free trial. But I think I've kind of stumbled upon something here that could help a lot of people. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yes, I'm using my laptop, so it's moving all around. I apologize. But yeah, so those are kind of my thoughts. I guess this is more of a diary type one than anything. Just what I've got going on with the stores and the sourcing. I think we're doing really good. I think I'm trying to think of when I'll get my stuff. The one person sick, wasn't able to do it, but they're doing it today. So I was hoping to get everything this week. Might turn into next week. Well, it's already Wednesday, so yeah. And no one's shipped yet because I haven't paid anyone. So yeah, it's going to be next week. So, and then, the one person, well, I made 2 connections yesterday. So they probably for sure will be next week, if not a little later. So I've got 4 good ones. So anyways, I don't need to keep rambling on. That's pretty much it for now. Again, if anyone knows how you make a group on Facebook to where you have to pay, because I don't understand this whole monetization thing. I kind of read some of it, but it sounds like it's more for like fans and gamers, right? But the group itself is where the value is going to be. So I don't know. So maybe someone can help me out with that. And if not, no big deal. All right, everyone. Well, I appreciate you guys joining on this rare live occasion. And we will see you in the next one. Take care.